This video will cover everything you need to know if you're thinking about buying a property. I'm going to add timestamps to this video so that if there's one particular thing you want to learn or understand more about, you can jump into it and watch that part of the video. My name is JenDsouza. I'm a realtor serving Greater Toronto area and surrounding areas. There's a lot of content in this video, so at any moment if you need detailed information or have any questions, you can go into the link in the description and book a call with me. The two main type of properties one can buy in Canada are houses or condominiums. And if you're seeking to purchase a property in Ontario, you essentially have two alternatives. You can purchase a resale property, which essentially is purchasing a used property from a former owner. And this is a common strategy utilized by new buyers, and the other option is known as pre-construction. A pre-construction sale is purchase of real estate property, most often a condo, before the project is completed. And a major advantage of making such an investment is that the early buyers can often purchase at a lower price than those who buy after the project is finished. And for the ones who are interested to know more about pre-construction, I have made a detailed video and have the link in the description, so make sure to check it out. And regarding the buying of property, the first step is to have a trustworthy, knowledgeable and reliable realtor who can educate and help you in finding a property that best suits your needs. In case you are in Greater Toronto area or surrounding areas, I'll be happy to help you. And in case you're in another province, I can connect you with the local realtors and they'll be able to guide you based on the market. The second step is to have a meeting with a mortgage agent or mortgage specialist and knowing the amount that you can be approved for mortgage, because you should fully understand exactly what you can afford when buying a property. And this will help you set right expectations for your search. Similar to how you plan for a vacation based on the budget in hand, you need to be certain of the ability to buy a property. The third step is viewing the properties. Your realtor will book showings and explain you in detail about the houses, the pros, the cons, neighborhood, market value of houses, etc. And when you find a house or condo that you like, the realtor will then send the offer on the property. This offer will have the offer price, irrevocable date and time, deposit details and possession date. The irrevocable time specifies a date and period of time during which the offer is valid, which means that the party that makes an offer cannot withdraw it before the stated hour on the given date. This specifies that the offer expires and is no longer valid after the time and date have passed. And during the irrevocable time, the seller can either accept, reject, or counteroffer. This offer also has the necessary clauses based on the type of offer, because there are two types of offers. One is conditional offer and the other is unconditional offer. And as the name states, conditional offers have conditions attached to them that are to be fulfilled within a certain number of days. Normally they are 3 to 5 business days. And some examples of conditions are mortgage approval, home appraisal, home inspection, etc. So in case the conditional offer is a home inspection, then that means that you will buy the house only if you're satisfied with the home inspection. Now, since this is a conditional offer with home inspection being the condition, in case you're not satisfied with the home inspection report, you will have the option to not proceed with the deal and get back the deposit amount. On the other hand, unconditional offers are the ones that don't have any conditions attached with them. You might be thinking, why would a buyer have no conditions attached with the offer? This mostly happens when it's a seller's market, wherein there are less number of houses in the market. So buyers are doing everything they can to stand out amongst the competition. So if the seller agrees with the offer price, the buyer is obligated to buy the house, and in case you as a buyer back out for any reason, the seller has the right to keep the deposit. So your realtor should discuss all these details and make sure that all the necessary clauses are on the offer. As I mentioned earlier, the offer will also have the deposit amount. So if you get an offer accepted, the deposit is typically due within 24 hours of getting the offer accepted. So make sure you have the amount available. This deposit amount becomes part of the down payment, and it is then deducted from the down payment, and the pending balance is paid during the closing time. When we talk about the deposit, I would like to explain you the difference between down payment and deposit. When you buy a property in Canada, a certain amount of the property is paid as down payment, and the remaining amount is mortgage or loan from the bank. So down payment is the amount that is paid as initial payment when you buy a home. So here's an example of the calculation. For the purchase of first $500,000, you will need to pay 5%, and from $500,000 to $1 million, the down payment is 10%. For example, if the house price is $800,000, then for the first $500,000, the down payment is 5%, which is $25,000, and for the next $300,000, it is 10%, which is $30,000. In total, the down payment is $25,000 plus $30,000, which is $55,000. And in case the property is above $1 million, the down payment is 20%, which is $200,000. In this case, if the down payment was $55,000 and the deposit was $25,000, then the amount remaining is $30,000, which is to be paid during the time of closing. In short, down payment is a percentage of the purchase price and ranges from as little as 5% to as much as 20% on the price of the house. The next step is the possession date or closing date. Now, typical possession here in Greater Toronto area is between 2 to 3 months, and will also depend on the mutual understanding between the buyer and the seller. And about a week or two before the closing date, you need to set up a meeting with a lawyer to transfer the remaining funds and sign all the paperwork. Generally, it's a good idea to budget between 2% to 4% of the purchase price of a resale home to cover the closing costs. If you're a first-time home buyer, you'll also get some rebates, but it's not like you pay it and get it back. It's just taken off from the amount that you pay prior to the closing date. Now we are at a point where we have educated ourselves and we know what to expect during the home buying process. Congratulations if you have made it this far in the video. I hope you have found it useful and will help you in making better decisions. If you have any questions, please let me know, and please make sure to hit the thumbs up and click on the subscribe button so that you won't miss out the new videos from Jen D'Souza, your realtor. Take care and stay safe.